Hello everyone, welcome back to Drive Your Logic. Today's topic is properties of addition of integers. Last day I have told you about the sign tricks of integers. Today I will explain you about the closure property, commutative law, or you can say property associative law, additive inverse and additive inverse. This is additive identity, additive inverse. Okay, what are this? Now, for addition, you need 5 properties. You have to know about 5 properties. Today we will discuss all the 5 properties. So, let's start. First one is closure property. What does that mean? That means when you add two integers. Let me show. Example is given here. When you add two integers, this is also one integer, this is one integer, this is one integer. When you add two integer, your answer is also an integer. Okay. Same here, be it a positive one or be it a minus one, doesn't matter. When you add any integer, the answer you get, that is also called integer. See here, plus 5 plus 6, answer is plus 11, plus 5 plus minus 6. When you break this one, plus 5 plus into minus is minus, that is plus 5. I am showing it here. Plus 5 plus into minus, that we have learned in previous video, this one. So, plus minus you have to do minus, that is 6 minus 5 is 1. Put the sign of the greater number, that is minus 1. So, this is also an integer and this is also an integer, this is also an integer. So, the property says that closure property means when we add any integer, two integers, any two integers, the answer, the resultant we get, that is also an integer. Now, commutative law of addition. What is commutative? Commutative means when we add 2 plus 3, you get 5. Similarly, 3 plus 2 also 5. That means see, A plus B is equals to B plus A. If you add 2 plus 3, you get answer 5. When you add the opposite 3 plus 2, you will get some different answer. No, you will get the same answer. That means that is called commutative. Means this 2 is commutative means this 2 is trying to communicate with this 3 and this 3 is trying to communicate with the 2. Okay? That is called commutative. Let me show you with some negative integer. Minus 2 plus minus 3 will be same as minus 3 plus minus 2. All are negative integers. Just you discard the bracket and check. Minus 2 plus minus, minus sign, multiply, plus minus minus, this one. So, minus minus you have to add and put the sign of the greater number. This side what happens? Minus 3 plus minus minus 2, minus minus, add, same. That means this property, it is called commutative law. Okay? Commutative law of addition. I hope it is clear. Okay. These questions can come in this way. You will get this type of question. This plus dash equals to so what will be the answer here? This type of, it can come. So, see, plus minus, this minus 2 is here, minus 2 is here. That means what is missing? This is missing. Write down, this is the answer. Okay? Like this it will come. Or it can come in this way also. 7 plus dash equals to 2 plus dash. So, if it is equal, that means this side, it should be similar. So, this side what is missing? 2 is missing. This side what is missing? 7 is missing. So, you can put with some negative integer also. But the property is this one, that this side should be equal to this side. Okay? Now comes the associative law, very important. Okay, same number you can just rearrange it. How? Once this is coming inside, once this is coming outside, and you have to just rearrange it. You take same number, suppose a equal to 5, b equal to 6, c equal to -2. Just put the number and check. So first one, a equals to 5 plus bracket 6 plus -2. You will get what answer? I will show you. Then b is what? 6 plus what is a? 5 plus c is -2. Then this one c, that is -2 comes out, plus a is what? 5 and this one is 6. Now you solve it. What I am going to prove is that this is equal to this is equal to this. You arrange it anywhere, but the answer will come same. So that means you are associating with each other. This is associate, means A is associating with B, same with C. Same thing when you arrange it, same thing. Suppose the normal addition, you think 2 plus 3 plus 5 is same as 5 plus 3 plus 2. Will there be any change? No, there won't be any change. So let's check what will be the answer. So 5 plus 6 plus into minus -2. So inside what it is coming? 5 plus 4, 9. Here you check 6 plus 5 plus into -2, that is 6 plus 3, 9. Here you check -2 plus 5 plus 6. You can do it directly. -2 plus 6, 11. What to do? You know, in my previous video you can check minus plus. Minus plus, you have to do subtraction. That is 11 minus 2, answer is 9, and you will put the sign of what? Greater number, and your greater number is what? 11. So sign will be of 11, that is plus sign. See, all the answer is same. That means this a plus b plus c inside bracket b plus c is same as b plus a plus c is same as c plus a plus b. This is called associative law of addition, and questions will come in this way. Suppose like this question is given, and you will get blank space here. Or it can come like this question can come. Okay, so here you check 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 3 is missing. Then here 2, 3 is there. What is missing? 4. Just put it like that. Easy? So this goes for the associative law. If you don't understand anything, please comment me. Okay, then I will try to give more examples and clear your doubts. Then comes additive inverse, means any number when you add with 0, what answer you get? You get 7. But if you multiply, you get 0. But when you add, you get 7. Same thing you can write down here also. Same thing will come, no? This. So your question can come in this way. Give a dash. 7 plus 0 is also 7. 0 plus 7 is also 7. Okay. So this property is very easy. Nothing to think about it so much. Then comes additive inverse. The name is bit standard, but the thing is very easy. Additive inverse means what? Every numbers there is one positive and negative side. 9, there is plus 9 also, minus 9 also. Right. Now what happens when we add any number with its inverse? What happens when we add any number? It can be negative number with a positive number, same digit. Okay. So what happens when we add any plus number with its inverse number, what happens? The answer is always comes 0. How? Open the bracket. Plus 9 plus minus, think about the sign, plus minus minus 9. Now plus minus, you have to do minus. So 9 minus 9 is 0 and sign of the bigger digit. So both the digits are same. So you can put plus minus both, but since 0 don't carry any sign, so we don't write any sign with 0. But this can be plus minus 0, but we don't write any 0. So your answer is 0. One more example I am showing you. Any number you take, it can be a bigger number also. When we add 500 negative with 500 positive, what happens? Your answer will always come plus plus plus. Plus minus, you have to do minus. Sign you can put any, plus minus, but 0, since it is 0, we don't put any sign. So answer is 0. That means when we add any number with its inverse, if I am negative, I am adding myself with my positive number, then my answer will be 0. Same way, if I am positive, if 500 is positive and you are adding with its inverse, that is minus 500, your answer will come 0. I hope it is clear. So this 5 properties is of addition, and you have to remember closure property, that is any number you add, negative also, positive also, any digits, negative, positive, whatever you add, the answer will be always an integer. Commutative property, a plus b is equals to b plus c. Both the side you check, it will come same number, same answer. Okay, example is given, go through the example. Associative law, I showed you the example, a plus b plus c equals to b plus a plus c equals to c plus a plus b. When we arrange, you put some number a equal to this much and you can recheck it by yourself. You will see all the answers are similar to each other. Then comes additive identity. Whenever you add any integer with 0, the answer will be that number itself. It can be a negative number also. Okay, minus 2 plus 0, your answer will be minus 2 only. Okay, so nothing is going to change. Whatever is a, that answer will only come. That is because 0 is called additive identity. Question can come, dash is additive identity, so your answer will be 0. Then additive inverse, whenever you add any digits with its inverse, so answer will be 0. I hope it is clear. Please go through the full video. If you don't understand any topic, please comment me. Okay, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you. Have a great day.